This is the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 18 and verse 19. And it says, "For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, God shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book." And with that, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Baha, Rakha, Quadash, giving double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, giving reverence to the true, sincere brothers that is pushing out the gospel throughout the four corners of the world. Peace and blessings and infinite salutation be to the elect, the house of David that the Lord is raising up in these last days, which is made up of you, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and scattered Israelites amongst the other nation that look like the other nation, but according to your pedigree, you go back to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. And with that, I want to say Shalom. Now, as you can see, I open up with the book of Revelations 22, verse 18 and verse 19, because in these last days, the most important thing that you have to worry about is the testimony, having, all right, forgive me. The most important thing is, in these last days, is having the testimony of Yahweh Shah, which is the testimony of prophecy. Okay? Let me see if I can get that actually. In Revelation 19 and 10. This is Revelations 19 and 10. And it says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah." Now this is John, all right, fell at the feet of an angel. And the angel told him that, I'm just an angel, all right, thy fellow servant, thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah, all right. Worship God, it says, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? So the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. All right? Knowing prophecy, okay? And especially those that consider themselves being servants of the Heavenly Father and of the only begotten Son. If you consider yourself to be a servant, all right, a prophet of the Lord, you have to have the testimony of prophecy, okay, which is the testimony of Yahweh Shah, all right, the testimony of prophecy. And one major prophecy that I want to go into, okay, is concerning the MOTB, okay, which is spoken of in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, all right, which I'm going to go into. But before I do that, I want to show a couple videos, okay, showing and proving, all right, that that this is real, man. Okay, that the A, so like that the M to the A to the R to the K of the beast is real. Now, forgive me, I'm speaking in codes, just for the lack of Esau not taking down this video, all right, because what I want to go into is a couple videos that I came across, all right, and these videos been out, you know, been on for a while, man. You see, and just a couple videos of two older songs that been out for a while, okay, concerning the Karatma or the M2 the MT So like the MOTB, all right, which is the sea hip, all right, that's spoken of in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, okay? And I just want to show the first video, which is 2 songs, all right? These videos are songs. This one is from from the year 1990. Okay, so this prophecy, all right, has been going around, has been known for a while, man. Okay, you see, the spirit of prophecy has been out there for a while. Okay, especially when, all right, technology becoming more advanced. All right, you have to, you start to see it more and more. But this video right here is a song from 1990. All right, which I'm gonna play, and and I mean, you'll see it for yourself, man. That is definitely talking about the MOTB. Okay.
As his plan for replacing cash, checks, and credit cards with new personalized 666 barcode system were implemented, peace and order.
I mean, let me, man. And the reason why I opened up with Revelations 22, 18, and 19 is because you have to be aware of false teachers, man. All right. Because you're gonna have people that's gonna deny the spirit of prophecy. And the Lord warned us about that, man. Going to the book of Matthew 24, just to bring this out. In verse 4, and it says, And Yahweh shall answer and say unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. All right, because people want to call themselves being Christians, which a Christian, all right, is the follower of Christ, okay, which in the Hebrew word is Mashiach, which means anointed, all right, because Yahweh Shah is the anointed, all right, and then you have Christians, the anointed ones, okay, all right, the true anointed ones, which is the elect. But you're gonna have many people up there that want to call themselves being the men of the Lord, all right, and especially those in the circumcision, all right, within Israel, that they they call themselves being teachers of the scriptures, but they're not telling you the truth, especially concerning the MOTB and what the MOTB really is, all right. If they're not really telling you what it is, all right, they are antichrist, all right, anti-anointed, all right. They're false teachers, you see, and you have a lot of those. So you have to be aware who you listen to, okay? If they don't have the spirit of prophecy, all right, which prophecy is the most important thing, all right, is the hot topic concerning the scriptures, man, okay? If they don't have the spirit of prophecy, they are of the antichrist, all right, anti-anointed. So it says, And Yahweh shall answer and said unto me, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. Even you have those that know the names of the Lord. They know the name of the Lord, all right? But they still going to deceive the masses of the people. So you have to be aware, okay? So now I just want to go back to this video, all right? And I'm going to put the subtitles as well, too, so you can read along with it.
As his plan for replacing cash, checks, and credit cards with new...
I mean, isn't that what's happening right now? Especially with this CB, CB, the central bank digital currency. All right, CBDC. You know, everything going digital, currency going digital. Okay.
personalized 666 barcode system were implemented, peace and order began to be re-established. Now, in tonight's program, our great world leader unveils Stage 2 of his plan for the perfect world. The amazing new 666 biochip implant, guaranteeing you physical health and spiritual well-being at the punch of a computer key, plus the guarantee of lifelong security within the new 666 world order.
Watch out for 666. Watch out for 666. In a vision of the future, I saw in a vivid dream that the hour is soon coming when men will become machines. A new one world order will rise and then demand that all the world's people receive their scientific brand. I saw a tiny free program, computer chip so thin, implanted in men's foreheads, underneath their skin, linking all its bearers to the system's central brain. The master computer that over them will reign. Watch out for 666 and their computer chip that is designed to strip you on your self-control. Don't sell your soul. Men's thoughts will be programmed by this new technology. Those who take the number, their slaves will always be. So hearken to this warning, if it's life and love you choose, then you'll follow the truth, and that mark you will refuse. Watch out for 666 and their computer chip that is designed to strip you of your self-control. Watch out for 666 and their computer chip that is designed to strip you of your self-control. Don't sell your soul. Don't sell your soul. Watch out for 666. No!
All right, and that's the first song that I have. All right, that's the first video. Okay. Now this is the second video. Now the first video that I had was from the year of 1990. Now this video right here is from 1985. Okay, but before I play it, I want to bring out the book of Habakkuk. Because within that first video that I played, spoke a lot of it spoke a lot concerning the MOTB. Okay, it spoke a lot concerning the MOTB, and it spoke a lot of what's happening right now, man. All right, with they trying to bring in that NWO. All right, a new world. All right, that Esau is going to have full control of the masses. You see, now he does have control of people in the sense of he is on top. All right, if you don't go by what he says, he'll bring the world upon you. All right, he'll bring hell upon you. You see, but what he wants is full control of you. All right, he wants to be like God. He wants to be in you. That's what Esau wants. He wants to have full control of you. Okay? And you seeing that with this system or this society where everything is being monitored, okay? Especially with technology, where we're coming into what is known as the fourth industrial revolution. All right, within that video where it says that what? In that video it says that they want to merge, in lack of words, they want to merge humans with computer, all right? Or with technology, you see? And how they're going to do that is by what? By putting in that C hit within you, or the MOTB, spoken of in Revelations 13, which I'm going to bring out as well too. Okay? Now I'm trying to be careful with this video because I don't want it to be taken down. Okay, but this is happening right now, man. And that first video that I just had was from the year of 1990. And right now we're in the year of 2025, going into the year of 2026. You see? And they trying to get rid of cash, and they trying to get rid of the credit card, man, and go completely digital. All right? The CBDC. All right? Central bank digital currency, man. Have a digital currency. And we're seeing that, especially with having these different type of credit cards and having these different type of digital currency. All right? With the smartphones and so on and so forth, man. All right? And you can't, especially in the soils of Babylon the Great, you have cameras all over the place. So you already know what type of game Esau is on. What he's trying to do. You're seeing it, man. You have to be an idiot not to see it. If you don't see it, you're an idiot. And if either your payoff, meaning that Esau, he don't pay you off, all right, or you're just an idiot. You're blind, all right. And forgive me for my French for those that sounds rough too, but if you don't see it, you're blind, all right, or you just pay off, all right. But this is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me. All right, being a watchman. All right, and like words, you're watching for current events, prophecy. And it says, and what shall I answer when I am reproved? Verse 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. All right, which write the vision is talking about the Lord telling Habakkuk to write these prophecies. You see, because all the prophets, they saw the future, and they wrote it down, and we have it. All right, and it's known as the Bible, and it says that he may run that readeth. All right. And the NLT says, then the Lord answered to me, write my answer plainly on tables. Also, like it says, write my answers plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. And in these last days, those are the servants of the Lord, the prophets of the Lord in these last days, man. And starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, all right, with the sincere brothers that's going throughout the world, bringing out this message, all right, on social media, all right, telling you the message, man, so you can correctly get the answers, okay? So this message can be passed to others, all right, and it can be passed into others and others, man. So it says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we are at the end, and it's not lying, all right? Esau is doing it, man. You see? Okay? And it says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And it will not tarry, man. It will come. All right, because it's all prophecy. It's the words of the Lord. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lift up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith." All right, which is talking about Esau. All right, Esau is not upright. All right, he's not right at all. Yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, because Esau been the only person that went this far. Okay, he's the one that wants to bring this MOTB. All right, he's the ones that want to fulfill bringing the MOTB and plant people with it. Okay, and he's doing it by especially now with taking people's food stamps coming into the month of November. You see, so in a way, he wants to starve you. All right, and then you're gonna have to decide if you're gonna starve or you're gonna take the MOTB so you can eat. So it says, yea, also because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. You cannot satisfy Esau, Edom. He's worse than a woman. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, and that's exactly what Esau, Edom does. You see, he wants to have full control of the people, man. He wants to be on top. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse 12. And it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" All right. And Lucifer is going into the elites of Esau, Edom, the anointed ones. All right. Those that are in the know, because these elites, one thing about the elites, they know that they go back to descendants of Esau, Edom. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, they know about prophecy. They know about the Lord. But one thing about Esau, Edom, is that he's a proud man that keepeth not at home. So he thinks that he has a chance. He thinks that he has a chance to go against the Lord. All right, because he believes that everything is at his favor. All right, especially with wickedness going throughout the whole planet Earth. Okay, you got the children of Israel and drowning in wickedness, man. All right, especially here in Babylon the Great. All right, because Babylon the Great was a system created to destroy the children of Israel. All right, because this place is not our rest. So they created this place to destroy the children of Israel. And Esau, Edom knows that sin is what brings death to the children of Israel. All right, so that's why he created this system. So Esau, Edom knows that if we are drowning in sin, that he's always going to be on top. And that's the reason why you have Babylon the Great, all right, which Babylon means confusion, all right, is drowned in wickedness. Okay. So it says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" All right. They're known as the Illuminati, the illuminated ones. Okay. On the wicked hand side of the Lord. Okay. "How thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations." So this is talking about Esau, Edom. All right. Because once again, Esau, Edom, especially the elites, okay, they know about this truth. All right. They know that they're Esau, Edom, and they know that so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. They know about the names of the Lord. All right. They know about the chariots, which is the angels, all right? They know all of this, all right? But they still gonna bring deception because they know about prophecy, and they know that if the children of Israel wake up, that's going to be their downfall. Verse 13, it says, "For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north." All right, and Salake for the background noise, but Esau, Edom, it says, "I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation." The mount of the congregation is talking about the children of Israel. Okay, because in the NLT it says, "For you said to yourself, I will ascend to heaven and set my throne above God's stars." All right, which is, you have different type of satellites, orbiting the globe. Okay, Esau, Edom was the one that did that. And then it says, "I will preside on the mountain of the gods far away in the north." All right, which the gods, the true gods of the earth and heavens, the heavens and earth, is you Israelites. Then it says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." And that's exactly what Esau, Edom wants to be. All right, he wants to be within people, control the people. All right, just like how the Most High is. "Yea, thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit." All right, because eventually the Lord is gonna bring them down, man. You see, and all of this has to happen. Prophecy has to happen, so Esau can be taken down. Okay, for the elect's sake. But just going into the video, to the second video that I have. All right.
Hey guys and gals, get hip with a new craze. Register today for your very own personal 666 barcode implant. No more need to carry cash or credit cards. The price of the goods you buy is now automatically subtracted from your bank account by the computer terminal at the checkout stand. It's fast, it's easy.
Today, Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today, 'cause there's a very strange man at the checkout stand, and there's a laser scanner where you put your hand. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Don't go, Kathy, don't go. Without a computer ID, there's no way to pay. Don't go, please don't go. I know there's a sale and a special on rice, and you can buy beans at a giveaway price, but that's just their way to get you down there. What you don't know is that they're everywhere. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. They had a special program on the TV last night, explaining calmly why these things must be done right. They say their new computer is the way to control, but what they didn't say is that it costs your soul. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Don't go, Kathy, don't go. Without a computer ID, there's no way to pay. Don't go, please don't go. There's a very strange man at the checkout stand, and there's a laser scanner where you put your hand. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Oh, Kathy, can't you see what they're trying to do? This isn't just a new craze. They want to make us their slaves. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Don't go, Kathy, don't go. Kathy, let's leave while there's still time to get away. Honey, don't worry, just take my hand. We can make it even if we have to live off the land. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Don't go to the supermarket today. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket today. Don't go to the supermarket. Kathy, don't go. Don't go to the supermarket. Kathy, don't go. Don't go to the supermarket. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket. Kathy, don't go to the supermarket.
Okay. Now that was the second video, which once again, this video was from the year of 1985, man. You see? All right. And once again, another thing is that they'll tell you, okay, that this right here is gonna help you. It's gonna give sight to the blind, those that they are paralyzed. You know, it'll get you right. You know, those that have, you know, joint issues, those that can't walk, you see, it will heal you. Okay. All right. But in the end of the day, they're deceiving you. They're taking your soul, like the script, just like how that song says. Okay. All right. And let me get this right here as well too, in the book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2, and going to verse 8, and it says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, which is Esau, Edom." All right. Micah 1:4, it says that Esau, Edom, is the border of wickedness. Okay. It says the earth is, in the book of Job 9:24, it says the earth was given unto the hands of the wicked. If it's not him, then who is it? If it's not Esau, Edom, then who is it? These people has been taking over the earth since the time of Alexander the Great. Okay. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." The spirit of his mouth is talking about the prophets, because this truth is heard in Esau, Edom. All right, because we're waking up. The children of Israel is waking up, especially the elect, the hopeful elect. And it says, "And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming," because eventually Yahweh Shah is the one that's going to take down Esau, Edom. Verse 9, it says, "Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan." All right, spiritual Satan, because spiritual Satan is their power source. All right, spiritual Satan is their God, but even Satan is going to be the one that's going to deceive him as well too. It says, "Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceitfulness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved." All right, because you're going to have 2/3. They're going to believe. Okay, they're going to believe the lies of Esau, Edom. Okay, and, because 2/3 don't have this truth. Okay, they don't see the Holy Spirit. They don't see the miracles that Yahweh Shah do. All right, they don't see that that these words can bring life to you, man. Okay, they've been deceived by the ways of Esau, Edom, by the lies of Esau, Edom. And we're coming to that time that they're going to be deceived. All right. And they're going to be deceived and they're going to take it. All right. Concerning 2/3. All right. And it says, for this cause the Most High. All right. For this cause God shall send them strong delusion that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. You see? Because 2/3, they love this world. They want this world to keep on going. Okay? And actually, let me see. I wanted to bring something out as well, too. I wanted to point something out. All right. So like, yeah, I can't find it right now. But okay. Just going into the fact that Esau Edom, his pseudoscience, okay, you know, they believe in their pseudoscience and they believe that this technology, all right, is going to heal the people. You see, and that's the reason why a lot of people are going to be deceived, all right, into believing a lie. You see, and they're going to eventually take this, you know. But I mean, the science is there, man. Okay, those that don't see it is because either you're paid off or you're blind to the truth. Okay, because the spirit of prophecy has always been there. You see, and you know, especially in the time where the men of the Lord came in the scene. All right, in these last days, when the men of the Lord came in the scene, on the scene. All right, the spirit of prophecy was being revealed unto us. All right, especially us that believe in this truth. But I'm just gonna end it here in a little bit. I was trying to look for something, but let me see. Can't really find it. But it's going to all right, just going to the book of Revelations, chapter 13, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Now the image of the beast is talking about the world system. All right, this world system, this society. All right. And then in the times that we're coming into, the NWO, all right, which is the image of the beast. All right, because that's their image. That's what they want the world to be. You see? All right, where Esau, Edom is going to be on top. All right, and they have full control of the people. Okay. All right. And then it says that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. You're being cut off from society. All right. If you're not with the ways of Esau, Edom, you're being cut off. Okay. And it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a MARK in their right hand or in their foreheads, just like in the video, man. Just like in the two videos that I had playing. Okay. Now I want to go into this word MARK and go into the meaning of it. All right. To show you that it is a physical thing and it's not something else. Okay. Now going into it, it's a Greek word.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
All right. Charatma. All right. It says a stamp and a printed M-A-R-K, of the M-A-R-K stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right. And this Antichrist right here is talking about Esau, Edom, because he is Satan. He is the adversary of the Lord. He is the adversary of righteousness. Okay. So he is the main Antichrist. It says the M-A-R-K branded upon horses. And then it says thing carved, sculptured, graven work of idolatrous images. Okay. So it shows you it is in imprinted M-A-R-K. Okay, so it's a physical thing, man, because you got to keep in mind that John the Revelator, he's seen it. All right, he's seen the future. He's seen people being implanted with a sea hilt. All right, and he described it as best as he could. Okay, he's seen the future, and he's seen the people being branded, all right, or being implanted with a sea hilt. All right, in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, it says, "And that no man might buy or sell." So you can't, if you don't have it, you can't buy or sell. You see, just like how it was played in the second video. And then it says that no man might buy or sell, all right, because you got to buy things. All right, if you don't have it, you can't buy anything. You see, or sell. If you don't have it, you can't go to work and clock in, you know, because now now to clock in, you have to, you know, clock in on the computer or on the screen, right? That's pretty much almost everywhere you go. All right, or you have to have like a ID to swipe to clock in at work. Okay. So it says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the M-A-R-K, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. In verse 18, it says, "Here's wisdom, let him that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man." This is how we know that it is a physical thing, because it says that it is a number of a man. Okay. And his number is 600, threescore and 6. All right, 666. You see, a barcode. Okay, because why? Just like how nowadays the barcode that you have on different items when you go to the grocery store, you know, and then you go to, you know, the cash out, all right, or to check out, all right, forgive me. All right, when you about to go check out, what you do? You scan. You know, most of the times, you know, nowadays you have self checkout. All right, but if you go to the cash register, you gotta have these items being scanned. All right. Well, guess what? That's exactly how it's gonna come down to it. For those that's gonna have the sea hill. All right. You know, they're gonna be getting scanned and everything, man. You see, you want to go buy something, scan. You want to purchase anything, you gotta be scanned. Okay. It's gonna this right here is gonna hold everything. It's gonna hold your ID. All right. It's gonna hold your social security, and so on and so forth. Who you are. Okay. They're gonna monitor you like you're nothing but a guinea pig. You see, just like how nowadays you have certain animals being sea hipped. All right. Like for an example, you might have a cat. You might purchase a cat nowadays. It might have a sea hip. All right. If the cat gets lost, they can easily track the cat. Okay. And that's exactly how it's going to come down to to take another step to do it to humans, man. Okay, so it's gonna come a time where you're gonna be forced to. All right, and we're seeing that especially right now with Donald Duck. All right, or Nero 47, because we believe that Donald Duck is Nero. All right, reincarnated. Okay. Well, we're seeing it with the fact that he wants to what? That he's going to take away food stamps from people, man. Okay? You see? So it's like they're making it harder upon the people, man. All right? So it's going to come down to the fact that people going to have to make a decision, which is the hour of temptation. All right? And then let me just finish it with that right there. Revelations 3:10, and it says, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. So this is the hour of temptation. We're all going to be tempted. But because those that kept the words of the Lord's patience, all right, meaning that you believe in this truth was given unto you, all right, and you believe in this gospel, all right, as being of the hopeful elect, it says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, because it's gonna come so hard. It's gonna become so hard. Everybody's gonna be tempted, but because you're the chosen one, you're part of the chosen ones. All right, you part of the elect. The Lord is gonna intervene. All right, the Lord is gonna look out for you. You see. So this is how you know that this is the Lord's movie, man. You see that? This is how you know that no one has a choice. All right. The Lord is the one that's directing everybody's path. Okay. The Lord is the one that chose who's going to be his elect and who is not going to be non-elect. And it says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see, and that's the time that we're coming into. So you have to be careful who you listen to. Okay. Because this is real, man. This is not a joke. Okay. As soon as the Lord brought the prophets on the scene, all right, the spirit of prophecy has been speaking. Okay, especially concerning the MOTB that's spoken of in the book of Revelation, chapter 13, the charisma, the sea hip. Okay. But hopefully that this lesson was edifying as well as uplifting unto those that believe in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right. And with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. So like giving all praises, honors, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash. And with that, I want to say Shalom.